uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom!
G'day Grubs, today I'm going to work on making you a better PUBG mobile player. That's all I'm here to do. It's not about the clicks, it's not about the follows, it's about helping the humans. And that's what we're going to do today. Before we do, however, I need to have a little chat to you about the new sponsor for the channel. This is Aniba.com. I'm going to give you a little promo here and you can find out exactly what you can do to help me and help yourself when you're purchasing PUBG Mobile UC. So you find yourself watching the channel a lot and you're wondering how you can help support without actually hurting the wallet. Well, if you're going to buy yourself some UC anyway, why not use the links in the description for the videos to actually support the channel here? You can top up your UC and I get a little bit of a kickback from the Aniba humans as well. Everybody's winning. There's vouchers. There is also all kinds of games on here. It's not just PUBG Mobile. So if you're playing anything, you can use the links in my description to go and top up at Aniba.com and we all go home champions. Anyway, so how do we make you a better PUBG Mobile player? One of the things I do an awful lot of on PUBG Mobile is solo squad. When I'm playing with my friends, I'm actually less attentive to winning than I am when I'm playing 1v4. And the reason for that is I'm a social animal like the rest of us, and I don't rank grind. So I'm just there to have fun. But when I'm playing 1v4, what I try and do is play PUBG Mobile like a bit of a chess match. And there's certain rules that apply. And I play on Rondo specifically, and that's not just because I think it's the best map, and it really is. It's because there's certain things you can't and can do on Rondo that you can't do on other maps. Number one, there are far more variables on Rondo. You can use emergency airdrops. You can use fiddlesticks. You can throw grenades down on the ground, create a crater, and use that foxhole to stay alive. There are many, many more vehicles on Rondo than there are on most maps. And you can just do all this stuff. It gives you more variables. It makes it harder, and it also makes it more interesting. And finally, there is not a lot of area on Rondo where there's just huge fields of grass that you can lie down in. And I think that is the laziest way to play PUBG Mobile, is go 1v4 and just lie down in the grass, right? I mean, we do it on Erangel because it's so easy, but not only does it stop people from learning how to actually rotate properly and be responsible for good decisions, it also encourages people to play the game without ever taking a gunfight. And that's not really where you want to be. Sure, I've got no problems if that's your gameplay style, 100%. But be aware that when there's situations where you're forced into a gunfight, if you haven't been playing or taking gunfights your whole PUBG Mobile career, you're probably going to lose that gunfight. That's a waste because there's so many more opportunities. So first things here, I'm rotating on Circle's Edge. You can see that is absolutely 100% something that I will do when I'm on Rondo or when I'm solo squatting. If you're in a squad and you push middle, it's because you feel like it's worth the tactical choice to hold. But if you're not in a squad, you've got to be very, very aware of where everyone is on the map. And you've got to be a little bit experienced. Like I'm looking over there and oh, there he is. He's on the roof. Okay. On the roof. No worries. Give him a little shot, move along. What you're looking for here is not setting up, because obviously I'm outside the circle. I want to make sure there's no one rotating in behind me. Lo and behold, there is someone rotating in behind me, and it's this grub here. He is actually trying to get into the circle behind me, and that's his mate. You can see just there. Oh, he's not his mate, but he didn't help me. He shot me in the head while I was trying to clear that. That's another great thing. If you have a choice at the shop to buy anything at all, the first thing you should buy above anything else is a 3 helmet. The amount of times you will get shot in the head and it will save your ass because a Kar 98 and an M24 won't clear a 3 helmet or a Mosin Nagant, and you need a barrel extender for sniper on a DSR to clear your helmet. Always the most important part of the kit. Now, we're going to rotate late here, but we're in a really tight spot because someone has gone to the area that I wanted to go just ahead of us. They've pulled up at that little cabana, kind of hut, kind of tool shed. And so now I've instantly made a decision here. I am going to go center zone. That sounds crazy when you're one and there's still 12 others left. But the reason for this will become apparent in just a second. If you can survive long enough in the center of the circle to set up, you may actually be able to leverage everyone else around you to keep you safe. Now, this sounds crazy. I was really disappointed that smoke didn't come up straight away. That was pretty disappointing. Look how everyone is around me, right? Everyone's around me. Everyone is against me, but they're also against each other. And to actually come up and push me is going to make those people exposed. So the guys at the hut behind me are helping me. The guys on the other side of this ridge are helping me with the guys at the hut behind me. Everyone is basically in a terrible spot, and so am I. But I'm in a terrible spot in the middle of all those guys. So I'm going to blow that car up there. That's why I'm throwing that grenade. I want to blow that car up. I'm going to use the foxhole. This is a rondo only move, but if I was on Erangel or something, I'd probably hide behind the car. Now, this is a little bit cheap, but tell me seriously, like, I'm still peeking and trying to get shots off on these grubs. There are 10 other people around me. I've only got 2 kills, but there are 10 people around me. And I'm in the middle of the circle on Rondo, and it's looking pretty freaking tough. Everyone's shooting each other. Everyone's trying to rotate in, and there's nothing good to rotate to. The rock I've got is kind of the best rock in the game. Right now, if you were to auction this rock off, you'd get all the cash in their pockets. And you can see these guys are at the back end. They're trying to hold people out. And just like that, it's gone from 13 down to 7. One of the worst glitches on Rondo actually is when you lie down and it stands you back up again like that. You can see there's grenades everywhere. That's just given me another, whoa, 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 whoa. That hurt. So 7 left is more than 2 squads. It's me, possibly a 4 and a 2. I don't know, or it's me and 3 2s. Who can say? Here's a car. There's still guys behind me, so I've got to be very aware of that. You'll notice that all I'm trying to do here is give no sight lines. I didn't waste my time desperately trying to thirst that guy. I mean, it's a 2-kill game so far. This is not going to be a high kill, 3K freaking world record kind of game. Oh, the lie down stand up thing, it's really annoying. Here's another one. And that's the 2 guys behind me. It's now me versus 3. How the hell did that happen? Sometimes you just have to be patient and you just have to live, because when you get late circle on a map like Rondo, it is so busy and there are so many people that what ends up happening is if you get to the spot first, everyone else is fighting to get there as well. And yet they're in a much worse position. So even though I didn't do a whole lot there, I rotated center at the right time. And timing is everything. And this is timing. Watch this. Duck. I wasn't trying to get perfectly where I wanted to go. I was just trying to get to where I needed to be. Now, I'm also going to experience one of the most frustrating things in PUBG Mobile in a second. I mean, this is an AUG with a laser sight on it, by the way, and an extended barrel. This has got no... you get 7% horizontal recoil reduction with an AUG when you use the extender. Here's the screen lock. Screen lock. Screen lock again. That was fun. And at the end, it was ridiculously easy. And we went into that final circle with 0, I think it was, in terms of kills. And we came out of it with 7. Not a big game, not a great game, but a pretty intense game as a solo player. And sometimes you've just got to read the map correctly like that. If you spend more time worrying about the rotations and less time thirsting, like if you're desperate to thirst, you're going to lose more than you win, and you're going to deserve it. I'm Bushka. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to shout them out at aniba.com if you want to top up your UC. Keep watching the channel. There's so many more videos coming down the pipe. Thanks for the live stream support. thanks to the patrons, patreon.com/thebushka. I'll be here all week. Look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.